What's good, my people? What's good? Hope y'all having a blessed evening. I'm gonna wait for everybody to tap in. Gonna have a nice conversation tonight. Peace, peace. Okay, let me tag you in right now.
Hi.
Got it.
I feel
Got it.
so green. I'm like, what's going on here?
That's what's up. Is this your? You said it's your first time doing
I think
live?
so. I mean, I did live personally, but never conjoined with anyone. So I think that's where I got a little lost at.
Oh, okay. You've never joined with somebody
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, it's the first time for everything, right?
Absolutely, yes.
That's what's up. I'm feeling that. All right, cool, man. So, you comfortable? You good?
Always.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, cool. So I just want to introduce the people to you. You know, you're an entrepreneur. Well, first off, I met you on Instagram, and I was pretty much motivated and inspired by the work that you do in a Harlem community. And um, I watched you. I reached out to you. Kept watching. You just kept moving, and I was like, "Wow, man! I got to interview this young lady." You know, but you're an entrepreneur. You're a philanthropist, community activist, a mother, a college graduate, and you're the founder of Helping Hands Foundation. All right, and your mission is to empower and provide resources to families and children living in low-income communities. All right, so I just have to give you a round of applause for
Thank
that
you.
because that is like a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing right there. You know, um, you don't see that too often in our communities, and you've been very consistent with it, and that's what matters, right? So yeah, so let's talk about the inner reward, right? That you get from giving back to the community, with your time and energy.
Um, it's more personal to me,
Okay.
because I born and raised in Taft Projects. I live in Esplanade Gardens now, which everybody knows that.
Okay.
Growing up, we always had, but then you
Hmm.
have children who didn't have growing up until now. You still see it. So being able to provide and give to the community, sorry, it's the house phone,
It's
and
okay.
to see smiles put on the families' faces and just to be able to help someone, it makes me feel good inside.
Hmm.
So peace
Okay.
of mind, that's all it is.
That's what's
And
up.
we
That's
don't
what's
do it
up.
for clout. We're not clout chasing, as you can see.
Hmm.
We're doing it because my daughter and I, this is something that we enjoy doing for the
That's
community.
good. That's a beautiful thing. Um, what inspires you to start your nonprofit organization?
In all reality, so in 2017, I was diagnosed with MS.
Mm.
2018, I had a stroke. So I was on disability for quite some time, you can imagine. I just had a little dreamer like in 2015. So she was around 2 or 3 at the time. And not be able to work and to provide,
Hmm.
that there alone was just like, that's what prompted me to get started with Helping Hands. Although I have family and like they say, it takes a village.
To raise a child. Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody don't have that luxury. So, but that's what honestly prompted me to, start Ladrima and Daisy Helping Hands Foundation Inc., which we originally started in 2018.
Okay.
For our first annual back to school event. We gave away like 100 pre-assembled backpacks, but in 2020 we became like an actual nonprofit, and it's been up from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations to that. That's a beautiful thing to be able to put your time and energy into doing something like that. So now this is an awesome thing. Let's talk about the co-founder of Helping Hands, your daughter. You
Yes,
know, and how your work inspires her.
she. First of all, she is. People do not know. They think because she's so young, but my daughter is very mature for her age. She's only 8 years
Wow.
old. well-spoken, honor roll student. She attends Promise Academy now. She's just an amazing person all around. She is actually the brain behind Helping Hands. She give like the best ideas. Times when I be lazy like Daisy and stuff like this, she still want to keep going, and that's what kind of motivates me to keep going. But she's the greatest. She's the greatest. And
Wow.
people don't even care about me. They don't want to see me. When somebody see me outside, they're like, "Where's your daughter? Where's little Dreamer?" And I'm just like, "She's home." What about the mother? I'm right here.
Yeah.
But she's an amazing person. She's like the mastermind behind the whole Helping Hands organization.
Mm-hmm. That's an awesome thing, because I have two daughters myself, 15 and 18, and the different things that I have my hands in. I always look to them for their advice, things of that nature, and they give me some good feedback. So I feel where you're coming from. I feel where you're coming from. So this is a two-part question, okay? So can teenagers in the community, can they volunteer at any of your events? And did you ever think about starting a mentorship for young girls in the community?
I'm going to answer the last question first. No. The reason why I didn't think about that, because we honestly don't have the space. If I had the space and the capacity, I would be doing a lot more for the community. I feel so limited because everything is ran from my house. When I have events, it's outside in the park in the community center. But if I had the space, absolutely. The other question, I was speaking to somebody today because I did a project over the summer where some kids came out from Frederick Douglass Academy, and they helped me plant some plants, and they was able to get credit for school. So we're always looking for volunteers, like for Thanksgiving. November 23rd, we'll be at Abyssinian Gym feeding families. There's an opportunity there, and if I need to connect with the school to make it where they can get credit, that would be awesome. December 22nd, we will be at Abyssinian Gym again, giving away clothes to the community free of charge. It's going to be like a pop-up shop. That's another opportunity. And also December 23rd is going to be my Christmas in Harlem event. So that's another opportunity there where they can come volunteer and help out in the community.
Wow. That's a beautiful thing right there. So, wow. So when it comes to the mentorship, you pretty much, of course, you said you would need space for that.
Absolutely.
Space and things of that nature.
Yes.
I get you. That makes sense. So how long have you been operating this nonprofit organization again? And what's your fondest memory from running?
So we started in 2018. It wasn't like an actual nonprofit, but 2020, that's when we became on paper, black and white, like Dreamer Daisy Helping Hands. My best memory, I'm going to say, because I worked for Norfolk Health as a project manager, when they invited me to, I don't watch hockey, but they invited me to the Rangers game.
Neither. Don't worry about it.
I'm not a fan.
Hockey or baseball? I don't watch none of those.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't even get into football. I'm trying, but I prefer football over hockey. They invited me to the Rangers game, and they had me. It was employee essential night where they had me on the jumbotron, and like it was just crazy for me because it was my first experience being recognized, honestly, and people got to see me. Little Dreamer didn't come; she was under the weather at the time, but all the work that I do for the community, and it was like a beautiful experience. Everybody was standing up, clapping for me, so that was like one of my fondest moments rather.
Wow!
Very enjoyable.
Yeah. It's always good for your coworkers to see what you're doing and for them to be able to support what you're doing. All right. That's priceless. That's priceless. So can we briefly talk about that goal? Like, what would you put in this community center, in this recreational center? What would you put? What type of services?
I would provide hands-on services for the most part. I feel like a lot of the children nowadays, they're lost. The community don't have any resources anymore. So I will have like a recreational center. I'll have a children's program. I will have a food bank. I just got approved not too long ago for Feed the Children.
Really?
So we're trying to get a connection there so we can start a food pantry. Listen. No. We do not listen. It is hard. It is for some of our Black brothers and sisters to get approved for these type of things. No, I understand.
So I don't know who you know. I don't know who you pray to. Hopefully God. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So let's not skip over that. So let's talk about that situation that you got approved for.
Yeah, I mean, but God is good. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer.
Amen.
I'm not going to say I be speaking in tongues shouting all over the place in
Yeah.
church, but I do believe in the higher power.
Amen. Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. But I'm the type of person, I like to read. You have to just show me one time what I have to do, and I'm gonna absorb all that information. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and that's exactly what I did. Like, I made my connections. I build on my resources, and I sent them an email. I let them know, like, hey, I don't have a space, but maybe here occasionally I could do like a mobile truck and distribute items that way. And they said, that's awesome, approved. So it was like 1, 2, 3 for me. But like you said, everybody doesn't have that luxury. So when people reach out to me, ask me, how did I get started? I don't mind telling them. I don't mind coaching them and say, like, I did this, that, and third. This is not SpongeBob, Krabby Patty's secret spice. Like, I'm here to help. Like, it got to be a teachable moment for all of us, pretty much. So it's one of those type of things. So, but God is good, and I was able to get approved. I got approved for a few things, actually. We just got a grant from the state for $10,000. So I do a lot of work with Frederick Douglass Academy. I'm alumni from Frederick Douglass, and I'm going to put some programs in that school too. Like, I'm here for it.
Wow.
Any way that I can help out, I'm going to help out.
So I will be reaching out to you, sister, because one of my daughters, she just graduated from there last year. She's at BMCC studying psychology.
Okay.
And my other daughter, my youngest, she goes there. She's in the 10th grade. So I will be reaching out to you. And one thing, you know, she kind of sort of complains about is there's no real activities.
I know.
And there's not a variety of programs.
It's not
activities for the kids there. You know, and she's not into sport like you. She's not really into sports. She's a girl. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, she loves poetry, though. She loves poetry. You know, she has a book of poems. So it's like, I'll definitely be reaching out to you on that, because I advocate for that. Because, you know, we be having these PTA meetings on Zoom. So I
was there yesterday with Miss Fullerton, the principal. I had a meeting there yesterday. Wow. So I'm very fond. Mr. Middleton was my guidance counselor. He's still there. But we met yesterday, and they are limited on resources. Our class of 08, when I went there, it was totally different. Like, we had a school nurse, we had the health clinic. There's a lot of those things that they don't have available to the kids. So that is something that I'm working on as well. So
listen, man, and some of these schools, right? Some of these other schools, they have mental health counselors. They have all of these different type of resources, but I don't know if it's a funding issue. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah?
It is. And that's everywhere now. It's not just in public schools, but the city jobs as well. So it's an upon battle, but, you know, like I said, the more funding I get, the more I'm willing to help out.
That makes sense. All right. So we're definitely gonna build on that and have more conversations about that. All right. So we see that. Well, I see that you have the Helping Hands merch.
Yes.
On the website. I like the shirts. I like the Dreamers. I like that look right there.
Thank you.
So what is those contributions and where do those go to?
So I started that to get extra funding for Helping Hands. So all proceeds will go to our Thanksgiving event, our Christmas Up in Harlem event, and we also have our first annual mental health event on January 19th at the National Action Network on 145th Street. Mental health is something that's downplayed in our community, and I feel like people don't take it seriously. You see children every day. Like I said, I work in a hospital setting, committing suicide and coming for depression, and like they give them some medication and send them about the way. Not saying that my job does that, but you know, you see it on a daily basis. You see stories online, you're watching the news all day long. And I feel like if we could just get our community to come together, and, you know, I'm going to have like the most prestigious Black Doctors Day, because we have to have people that look like us and can relate to our situations to come out and speak to the youth and to the adults as well, and to provide resources for the community. So that's one of the goals, and one of my next big project that I am working on January 2024.
I work for the city also in the hospital, and I work in the psychiatric department, and I've been working there for the past 9 years. So I work directly with the doctors, the nurses, the whole shebang, the social workers, and all of that. And of course, like I said, you know, I pretty much de-escalate the patients, you know, when their behavior, you know, is up there, and help with the medication and things of that nature. So I see where you're coming from, where sometimes they result to the medication, opposed to having certain types of doctors that can relate to them. and give them that therapeutic attention.
Yeah.
So I spoke with somebody one time about that pipeline situation that they have, you know, in these schools a little while back. And but yeah, we need more mental health counselors in these schools.
Yes, they
you know,
do.
because you know, with because you have social workers, right? That's one thing. You got guidance counselors, and then you have mental health counselors.
Health workers, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with social media and all this different things, even with the COVID situation, kids, you know, not being in school in person, now having to be back in school, like them being able to mentally adjust, you know, is important. You know, so yeah, man. So let's talk about the help us set the table. That's on November 23rd.
So that's going to be on Thanksgiving Day, which is on Thursday, November 23rd. So last year was our first annual doing it. We were New Yorkers of the Week then. So They featured us. They followed us around Party City when it was there on 125th Street. We purchased items for the event. We had Jacob's Cater, which we're going to have Jacob's Cater again this year. So last year we might have spent maybe $1,500 in food. We're going to try to up it to $3,000 because I'm going to open this for everybody. Anybody who want to come eat, you don't have to be homeless. If you just want to hang out with me just to eat, you could just swing by. This is a free event for the community.
I'm sorry. Now, where is this again?
This is going to be at Abyssinian Gym. So the address is 669 Lenox Avenue.
Listen, if they don't listen, this is a Harlem-based platform. If you don't know what Abyssinian Church is, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but it's going to be at the gymnasium on 144th and Lenox Avenue. So.
Yeah. But now I have a lot of people from like the Midwest and the South who follow my page.
Okay.
So yeah, like if y'all happen to be in the New York City area, visiting family in New York, you know, take an hour or so, or half an hour, whatever. And like the sister said, pull up, show your support, take a picture, whatever. Like, you know, it's little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That gets the word out to the people. So because it takes little situations, not little, but it takes situations like this and that to get the word out to people, so a change can be made. Exactly. Right? Because we're not just doing this for us. The devil's coming for our children.
You said it best.
Feel me? So I could take it there, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it right now. You see?
Don't take them to church.
Yes. Okay? Yeah. Tomorrow's church, so we kind of prepping them a little. We getting their minds right a little bit, right? So the clothing drive. You said you mentioned that. That's on December 15th, right?
That's going to be December. We're collecting clothes up until December 15th.
Up to December 15th.
It's going to be the 22nd of December.
Okay.
Yeah, so we collected gently used to new coats, clothing. The only thing that I ask of people is to not give me anything that they won't wear. Don't give me anything with stains and holes. Let's just be mindful of that. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, the community been good to me, giving me nice new items at that. So. Mm-hmm. But that is something that we're going to work on, and it's going to be like a little pop-up shop. They can come get whatever they want. Yeah. No limit.
Okay.
And it's going to be at Abyssinian Gym again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like you have a good relationship with
Coach Brooks. He's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, he's like the basketball coach there or something.
He just runs the program. I don't think he's the coach, honestly. Okay. But he just like over the entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you know, we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. So who are your role models coming up? And I know you said you gave us your inspiration, but who are your role models coming up? And who is like, do you have a role model now, that somebody that you look at on Instagram that says that you're like, yo, you know? Believe it or not,
I don't follow not one celebrity on Instagram.
But see, they don't have to be a celebrity.
But I have two answers for you. So first and foremost, I'm going to say like the females in my family.
Okay.
They are all strong, independent women. My mom, grandma, my aunts, my older sister, Elena, like Ev, all of the females in my family. And one lady that I do look up to is Michelle Obama. Top tier to me.
Salute.
I love her daily.
Salute.
And what resonated with me, which I like started to read her book and everything like that, she was like, when they go low, you go high. Like, you don't have to match your energy all the time. And that's something that stayed with me. So even when I get like, I'm not gonna say I ever received bad feedback from anything that I've done, but you have a few haters out there. You have people who question to why you do what you do and why you don't do it in this time frame or this city, this school, this state. But like, I can't please everybody. God knows my heart and is in the right place, and I'm trying to help out as much as possible. But first, foremost, like the females in my family and Michelle Obama.
Okay. All right. So, you mentioned I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. You mentioned that you go to church. You're a Christian woman, right? When it comes to relationships, right? Does that help you kind of guide, who you choose or who you deal with? Can we just briefly talk about that? Because my platform, I don't know if you read the bio, but or seen some of my content. We talk about relationships and mental health and politics, and so can you just briefly talk about as a Black woman and how important that is?
It's so important, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I pick the worst men. I don't know what it is, but like,
it's okay.
I'm trying to do better. I even took a break from dating right now because the last person I was with, it was poison, And growing up, I used to like the bad guys, the ones in the street. It's a balance. You going to church, you in school, they doing bad things. You get an excitement from it. But as you get older, you want somebody who matches you, somebody who's a little above you, and somebody who's going to motivate you to your fullest potential. And that is something that I'm working on now because, I'm being very honest, I didn't pick the right men for me. So I don't know. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, you know what they say. What does it say? You can't be unequally yoked.
Pretty much. And I've been doing that for years, and we're getting older. So I'm at this point in my life where I'm trying to date for marriage.
Amen.
33. I'm not getting any younger. I have a beautiful daughter. I'm all for blended families, so I don't want any more children. But
salute.
I do love blended families. But that's it. I want somebody who matches me. I'm done.
Salute. Yeah. I'm with you.
So
all right. So yeah. So I saw in your bio, right?
It's a joke.
Oh.
I try. I did that to keep them away.
I thought,
and it does
not the same too. But I was like, if that's the case, I said I'm gonna let her bring that to the red table.
Doesn't work at all. Like,
it doesn't work.
So you only date doctors and internists? I'm like, yeah,
jeez.
But they still know it.
Jeez, listen. I have somebody. They want to come on. It's one of my colleagues from school. He wants to come. He wants to jump on with us. I think I'm gonna ask a couple questions. But yeah, you definitely filter out the others, right? The others. We're gonna call them others. The others. Because yeah. But you say it doesn't work, so hey, whatever.
It doesn't. So
yeah. Hey, how you doing, my brother?
Good evening, man. How you doing this evening, man?
Yeah. This is my brother Anthony right here, my college.
Anthony, nice
my
to
colleague
meet
right
you. Great.
So what's good, man? What questions, man? You see, we got our sister Dreamer on here. She's the founder of Helping Hands. I see you've been watching. What kind of questions do you have for her, bro? What do you might just want to just give her some praise or give her some props? Let's not say praise. Let's give her some props. So what's up?
Well, definitely want to give the sister props, man, for what she's doing out there. I think it's a wonderful connection, man, where you can just, like serendipitously make this connection, you being a single Black man and a parent, and being so linked in with her, with your daughter at the school, that she has this phenomenal program that she's trying to start to get kids, to get them to notice what kids need.
Yeah.
I think, what can you say, but, hats off, man, to a beautiful sister, man, doing work out there, man. Her overall assessment, man, about relationships, man, and what she's seeking, what she's trying,
She's focused, brother.
That was pretty much on time. But I would just like to say in terms of that in what she's presenting to the world, if there's an individual for marriage there for her, he will be found there. and
Okay.
you know he will be found there, because you know that work that you putting in likewise should be coupled with the same type of energy and perception and direction.
Yeah.
So that man may come from the same arena that you are shining your beautiful light on, and I appreciate you much.
Thank
You
Wow.
know as well as
That's
Lamar.
what's up.
you.
Appreciate you, King. Talk to you later, man.
Yes, sir, brother. Right. Salute.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing right there, man. 1 second. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing right there. Well, listen, you know, like I said, you know, we'll talk later, you
Absolutely.
know, and once again, I have to give you a deep round of applause for what you're doing and, you know, what you're doing in the community. Like, I love what you're doing. You know, I want you to be successful in it. I think that you're going to get more and more grants. The more you apply, the more love and the more opportunities are going to come your way, you know? So just keep up the good work, keep inspiring. And like I said, I look forward to speaking to you in reference to, you know, the community, because I'm from Harlem. I'm from the area. So yeah, just keep it
I
up. Just keep it up, sis.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem,
Questions
sis.
that I thought you was gonna like give me some tough questions, but it was good.
Oh no. I keep everything, you know, simple. You know, I go off into, you know, a little personal here and there, but I keep it official. I keep it official tissue. All right.
Thank you.
So yes. I'll talk to you
All right, have a
later.
good
You
night.
too. Bye bye.